with friction, which we tend to forget again and again. Anybody knows the formula for velocity of safe speed, velocity or safe speed on banked road with friction? Anybody's remembering? Safe speed on banked road with friction. Hello? Formula for safe speed or velocity on banked road with friction. Are you knowing?
No, sir.
Velocity on horizontal curved road, so you know mu rg. This you are knowing. I have already explained.
Yes, sir.
And v is rg tan theta also you know. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now banked road with friction. 2 minutes it will take for me to derive and explain it. There are lot of formula in this chapter. After completion, once again, if you wish, I will write and send the list of formulas separately. So consider a road banked at angle theta having radius of curvature r and coefficient of static friction mu. So forces acting on the vehicle are separately. I am showing the force so that we can understand the balancing part clearly. This is road. Forces acting on the vehicle are weight mg vertically down and normal reaction perpendicular to the surface. This is mg. This is theta. So this will be n cos theta. This is along horizontal n sin theta. Now, can you suggest me where will be the friction acting? Always opposite to the chance of motion. So vehicle is taking turn like this. So it will get overturned in this manner. That means towards right. So friction will be acting towards left between the road and tire. So this is frictional force between the road and tire acting along the road but downward because vehicle can skid or overturn in opposite direction. So this is theta. This will be 90 minus theta. Even this is theta. So my vertical component will be Fs into sine theta and horizontal component Fs into cos theta. Okay. Now any doubt till this first?
No, sir.
What is vertical force? Can you suggest? Vertical upward force. Is it n cos theta vertically upward force? And
Yes.
vertical downward is mg plus Fs sine theta or not? Two vectors in same direction will add. So I can say
Yes.
n cos theta balances mg plus frictional force, which is Fs into sine theta. So n cos theta minus Fs sine theta equals to mg, equation 1. Then n sine theta plus Fs cos theta acting in horizontal direction provides necessary centripetal force. Equation 2. Just write this, draw the diagram and write this two equation.
Done, sir.
Even that you wrote, dividing equation 1 by 2.
Yes.
Mv square upon r mg is n sin theta plus fs cos theta divided by n cos theta minus fs sin theta. Now see how to do further. We can cancel. So v square upon rg equals to n sin theta plus fs is mu s into normal reaction into cos theta n cos theta minus mu s into n into sin theta. N we can cancel throughout. So we get v square upon rg is mu s sin theta. I'm dividing each term by cos theta plus mu s cos theta upon cos theta divided by cos theta upon cos theta minus mu s sin theta upon cos theta. Cos cancel, cos cancel. So we get v square upon rg equals to mu s plus tan theta 1 minus mu s into tan theta. So v equals to, take rg on the right hand side and then square root. So v equals to square root of v equals to root of rg mu s plus tan theta upon 1 minus mu s into tan theta. So formula for safe speed with banked road and friction is Rg mu s plus tan theta 1 minus mu s tan theta. I feel this year you may get one either direct formula or some numerical based on this topic. Please copy.
Sir, for state board exam, we need to learn this derivation, right?
Pardon? State board doesn't have. This part is related. Okay.
No, sir, this part is there in the portion.
The first page is there now only partly because half they have done in 11. What you are saying, I don't understand. What you said?
But do we have to learn this derivation for the exam, for the state board exam?
You have to know only vertical circle is deleted. मी बोललो ते म्हणाले की जर मी जेवढं होत असेल तर मी करेन तुम्ही त्यांना सांगा मला फोन करण्यासाठी कुठल्या मॅडमचा तर तुम्ही एकदा म्हणजे क्लिअर कट बोला की सर असं असं मला करायचं जमेल तर ठीक आहे, नाहीतर दुसरं पण विचारा. त्यामुळे मी तुम्हाला सांगायचो ना सर ठीकचं तुम्ही एकदा परत बोला की असं असं आम्ही करणार आहोत, चालेल तर ठीक आहे, नाहीतर दुसऱ्या ठिकाणी बघू. येस डन ना.
Yes, sir.
अभी एक कोनिकल पेंडुलम वाला है. एक सेकंड. कोनिकल simple pendulum. Now, when you say conical simple pendulum, that means it is actually simple pendulum. Only the change, simple pendulum performs vertical circular motion and conical will perform horizontal circular motion. आपने कभी जिलेबी वाले को देखा? जिलेबी बनाते समय कैसा बनाता है वो? ऐसा ऐसा बनाता है क्या? हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन पे ऐसा गोल गोल करता है, ऐसे करता है ना.
Yes.
So this is a horizontal circle. So conical simple pendulum is a simple pendulum consisting of small metallic sphere called as bob suspended from rigid support. It is given small angular displacement theta and made to perform horizontal circular motion. Again, I'm repeating. Wait 1 minute. Consider a simple pendulum consisting of small metallic sphere called as bob having length L from rigid support at point O. L be the length of pendulum. It is given small angular displacement and made to perform horizontal circular motion of radius small r, which is equals to L sine theta. This is perpendicular. So because see, you can see the shape is like cone, therefore also it is called conical simple pendulum. Forces acting on the bob will be its weight mg vertically downward, and pulling force will create tension T along the string. This tension T we can resolve into two components, T cos theta vertically upward and T sin theta along horizontal. T cos theta balances weight mg, equation 1, and T sin theta provides necessary centripetal force mv square upon r. So T sin theta equals to, we can also write m omega square r. I am interested in time period, therefore I converted V as omega. Dividing 3 by 1, we get. Dividing 3 by 1, we get T sin theta upon T cos theta equals to m omega square. R is L sin theta and this is mg. So sin theta cancel, tt cancel, m cancel. omega square is G upon L cos theta. So omega equals to root of G upon L cos theta. That means 2 pi by time period is root of G upon L cos theta. So time period T is 2 pi root of L cos theta upon G. So this is expression for time period of conical simple pendulum. Okay, followed? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Copy till this, then 6 point I have to explain you again for this pendulum in different terms.
Done, sir.
For conical simple pendulum, we have to remember first relation that it is r square plus h square equals to L square by Pythagoras theorem. Then r is L sine theta and h is L cos theta. Then d cos theta equals to mg, which is tension T equals to mg upon cos theta. Cos theta is nothing but adjacent side, which is h upon hypotenuse L. So it is mgl upon h, which is root of L square minus R square. So this is very important MCQ question. Fifth one, necessary centripetal force F is mg sine theta. Therefore, F equals to centripetal force was T sine theta. T is nothing but mg upon cos theta into sine theta. So F is mg tan theta. Therefore, F is mg tan theta is opposite side R upon adjacent side H. So it will be mg R upon root of L square minus R square. And sixth one, time period T equals to 2 pi root of L cos theta upon G. This many point I have to remember. Write all 6 points. Yes, done.
Yes, sir.
Vertical circular motion. Next class onwards, we'll start MCQ of this circular motion part of rotational dynamics. Vertical circular motion. Consider a body to perform vertical circular motion with center O radius r. With center O, radius r, consider a body of mass m to be made to perform vertical circular motion with radius r. Let u be the velocity at bottom and v be the velocity at any point P at a height h from the bottom. Again, consider a body of mass m tied to the string of length L and made to perform vertical circle of radius r. Therefore, r equals to L. U be the velocity at the bottom, v be the velocity at any point at height h from the bottom. When body goes up, potential energy will increase or decrease or remain constant. When body moves up, then potential energy will increase or decrease or remain constant. Hello? When body moves up, then what about potential energy? Will it remain same or it will increase or it will decrease? Yes? No idea? As we move up, height increases, potential energy increases, kinetic energy decreases. So as we move up, potential will increase or decrease?
Increase.
Increase. So by law of conservation of energy, gain in potential energy will be loss in kinetic energy. Gain in potential is mgh and loss in kinetic is half m u square minus half m v square. M cancel. So 2gh equal to u square minus v square. That means v square equal to u square minus 2gh. V equals to root of u square minus 2gh, equation 1. This is expression for velocity at any point in u, c in vertical circular motion. So first write this much velocity formula. It is nothing but root of u square minus 2gh at any point.
Done, sir.
Okay. So we got velocity at any point in vertical circular motion is not constant, but root of u square minus 2gh. Now tension at any point P after getting velocity at any point in vertical circle. Tension is nothing but stretching force. Whenever a wire is stretched, it develops tension which is equivalent to restoring force. So force acting on the body will be its weight mg vertically downward and tension T along the string. Let theta be the position of string at any point P. So if you draw the component along the string but outward, then this angle will be also theta, corresponding angle. So mg cos theta becomes the force acting radially outward, and mg sin theta becomes tangential force. So in vertical circular motion at any position P, mg cos theta acting outward, tension T inward should provide necessary centripetal force mv square by r at that instant. So T is mg cos theta plus mv square upon r. So this is mg cos theta is adjacent side. Total distance is r. This is h. So this will become r cos theta. So I can say adjacent side will be equals to r minus h or r cos theta. It can be also written as r minus h. So cos theta is adjacent side r minus h upon hypotenuse, which is r, plus mv square upon r. So tension will be m by r common inside g into r minus h plus v square, which is u square minus 2gh. So tension is m by r gr minus gh plus u square minus 2gh. So tension T is m by r u square minus 3gh plus gr. So we got tension at any position m by r u square minus 3gh plus gr. Same way velocity at any position we got root of u square minus 2gh. So copy till tension, then particular cases we will do. अशोक लेलैंड मेरा फुट है लेकिन ऐसा फुट हुआ तो साला मैं 102 5 का फुट ले लिया 112 के अपना वो बढ़ी नहीं रहा मार्जिन नहीं लगता फुट है एक्चुअली मेरे को नहीं नहीं 10250 का फुट है उस दिन रेट 112 था तभी तभी तो 113 है लेकिन वो फुट पे कोई डिमांड ही नहीं 102.50 का फुट है मेरे पास लेकिन आज रेट कितना है 113 और उस दिन रेट था 112 जो मैं लिया है तो उसके हिसाब से 1 रुपया बढ़ा है ना 100 फुट का तो बहुत कम हो गया ऐसा क्यों हो गया कम मेरे को समझा नहीं हाँ तो मैंने तो 2 ही दिन पहले लिया है Yes, done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we got tension at any point, velocity at any point. Now we are going to find at particular points velocity, tension. That particular point will be bottom, horizontal, top. At top, what should be tension? See, if this is the body, its weight will be mg acting downward. I'm taking example, it is 10. So the string will be pulling the body downward because there is no pulling force. It will get compressed. So when I revolve, it will experience centrifugal force. Suppose 8, then will the body fall or it will go up? Hello? Will the body fall or it will go up? Centrifugal by revolving becomes 8.
Sir, it will fall.
It will fall. But if I still increase the speed, it becomes 9. Now, still it will fall. If I revolve and make the speed such that centrifugal becomes 10, then just balances. Now what will be tension? 0. Because outward inward force are balanced. If it is 11, what is tension at the top? 1 na? Because weight थोड़ी बढ़ने वाला है. If I revolve and make 12 at centrifugal force, तो 2 हो जाएगा ना? Hello?
Yes.
So when tension is 0, the string is straight. 1 थोड़ा tighten हो जाएगा, but slack नहीं होएगा. 2 तो भी slack नहीं होएगा. Now depends upon quality of string. कब तक एक break नहीं होता है. But requirement, it should never become 0, less than 0. So I know tension at the top should be greater than equal to 0 to keep the string tightened with same radius. नहीं तो ये thread loose होके नीचे गिरा देगा body. Clearing? So T is m by r u square minus 3gh plus gr should be greater than equal to 0. That means u square minus 3gh plus gr should be greater than equal to 0. So u square minus 3g, height at top position is 2r plus gr is greater than equal to 0. ur minus 6 plus 1 is 5, greater than equal to 5gr. So therefore velocity should be greater than equal to root of 5gr at the bottom position. U means velocity at bottom. So fortunately we started condition from top, but we got value of u, which is velocity at bottom. So minimum velocity at the bottom is root of 5gr. इससे ज्यादा चलेगा, कम नहीं चलेगा. कम हुआ तो tension will become less than 0. Less than 0 means string will loose and body will fall down. Please copy till this.
Done, sir.
So we did so far three things we got: velocity at any point, tension at any point, and velocity at bottom. Now we'll look all the cases for tension and velocity. First at top, then let us see at horizontal, then let us see at bottom. At top, height is 2r, so velocity is root of q square minus 2gh, that is root of 5gr minus 2g into 2r. So velocity will be root of gr at the top. Tension is 0 at the top. At horizontal, h is r, velocity will be root of u square minus 2gh, which is root of 5 gr minus 2g, height is r, which is equals to root of 3gr. Tension is m by r, u square means 5gr minus 3gh, which is r, u square minus 3gh plus gr. So it will become T is m by r into 3gr equals to 3 times mg. At bottom, h is 0. Velocity we got root of 5gr. Tension is m by r u square minus 3gh plus gr. That will be m by r u square is 5gr minus 3g into 0 plus gr. So tension is m by r into 6 times gr. So tension will be 6 mg at the bottom. Now we can see that at top tension is 0, at bottom it is 6 mg. Whatever may be the condition, always difference of tensions at top and bottom will be 6 mg. That means if this is mg, then this will become 7 mg. Difference will remain same, 6 mg. Please copy these conditions.
Done, sir.
If velocity at bottom u is root of 5gr plus xgr. It can't be minus because this is least value. So if I get velocity at bottom as 5gr plus something extra, then add mg, then add xmg for tensions and xgr for velocities. That is, at bottom T will become 6 mg plus x mg. At horizontal, tension is actual 3 mg, here it is plus x mg. At top, tension was 0, it will become plus x mg. At now velocity at bottom, it is root of 5gr plus xgr. At horizontal, it will become v root of 3gr plus xgr. And at top, v will become root of gr plus xgr. Copy. So this point, remember, if they say velocity at bottom is root of 7, then 2 mg and 2 gr should be added everywhere.
Done, sir.
Energy in vertical circular motion. Energy means sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. At top, velocity is root of gr, height is 2r. So kinetic energy is half m root of gr square, which is half m gr. Potential energy mgh will be mg2r. So total energy is kinetic plus potential. Kinetic plus potential is half mgr plus 2 mgr equals to 5 by 2 mgr, equation 1. At horizontal, height is r, velocity is root of 3gr. So kinetic energy is half m v square, which is root of 3gr square. So kinetic energy is half m 3gr. Potential energy is mgr. Total energy is again 3 by 2 mgr plus mgr. So it is 5 by 2 mgr. Now at bottom, height is 0. Velocity is root of 5gr. So kinetic energy will be half m root of 5gr square, which is half of 5 mgr. Potential energy is 0. Total energy 5 by 2 mgr, equation 3. So from 1, 2, 3, we can say that in vertical circular motion, total energy equals to constant, and it is 5 by 2 mgr. In board, sometimes they can ask, show that total energy in vertical circular motion is always constant and find its value. In our entrance, only I need to remember total energy in vertical circular motion is 5 by 2 mgr. Okay, copy. This also total energy 5 by 2 mgr. Yes, completed. तो
Yes, sir.
एक ही लाइन अभी, फिर विल स्टॉप. If we have to find change in kinetic energy in vertical circular motion, then find change in potential energy. Means that will be easy. If they say body goes from bottom to the top, find change in kinetic energy. So I can say change in kinetic is same as change in potential by law of conservation of energy. So this will be mg into height, and height is nothing but 2r. So directly you will get answer rather than calculating velocity. This will be shortcut answer. Also, height at any point in vertical circular motion can be written as L, which is length of string, into 1 minus cos theta. Or in place of L, you can write radius r into 1 minus cos. Copy this one. So I have completed entire synopsis of rotational dynamics ka one part, which is circular motion.
Done, sir.
That's all for today. Evening you will write test on semiconductor, electric field and electric force. And then please revise this